Good afternoon, Wilsonville. It is noon. So this must be live at noon. Wilsonville, brought to you by your Chamber of Commerce. I'm Kevin O'Malley, and I'm very pleased to have with us one of our longtime members, James Keller from Decided Excellence. Hey, James.
Great to be here today, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
You bet. We're looking forward to having a conversation about what to do about growing a business, because I think most everybody, this is end of July, last day of July. And if you're looking at this a year from now, yes, COVID existed. And yes, we survived it. We're all trying to be real careful about health. So everyone's concerned about taking care and being safe. But you talk to a lot of businesses every single day in your business. What are you hearing from small businesses this past 2 weeks, James? What are they concerned about? What are they worried about?
Yeah, businesses are concerned about not only are they able to survive this, but are they able to try to grow and try to make an effort toward the future in a time that's difficult and challenging for everyone. And it's definitely the time where you need to be careful and definitely vigilant, but it's not a time where you want to pull back and put your head in the sand or anything like that, because if you do that, you end up getting passed by your competition, because that opening.
Yeah, I had a very successful businessman, Jack Biggie, that helped build Al's Garden Center, tell me one time almost 8 years ago, and I remember it well. So what's the secret to your success, Jack, over the years? And he says, we don't coast. We're always innovating. When you're coasting and you think you're this way, you're really going downhill. So when you think about businesses needing to grow their business in this time, which is a tough time, there's still got to be options. So what are you finding that you have as recommendation? Because you've got a lot of background over your professional career in helping businesses grow. So right now, what are you telling them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a product like ours where you get to engage with the community and get to be on the coffee table of every single Catholic household is a great way to go, because people aren't able to go out and they aren't able to be out in the community as much and things of that nature. There's also other avenues that businesses should be working on. They should be working on their existing customer base and building their reviews and things of that nature. They should definitely be reaching out to their existing customers and letting them know they care. Because it's a lot easier to retain business than it is to get new business.
Sure.
And if you're not caring about your current customers and letting them go, then it's going to be harder to try to get them back later. Yep. So not only should they look at other avenues, things like our magazine or things, like where you could be on social media or things of that nature, but they should definitely be looking at retaining their current business as well.
Yep.
And don't look at this as a time where you can't expand your advertising base. Look at companies like Amazon back in 2009. No one had ever heard of Amazon before the big crash, and now Amazon runs the world. So, who's going to be the next Amazon?
Fair, good question. When you look at, you have a digital world, and and there's all the social media, which is time and money to invest in. You have advertising, and then you have sponsorship. Your model is very interesting. Let's talk a little bit about sponsorship. Why sponsorship as a way to grow the business?
Yeah, because sponsorship shows that you're caring about what those people feel and care about in their community. It shows that you're actually aligning yourself, not necessarily that you even believe the same thing, but that what their feelings are matter.
Okay.
So in a difficult time where feelings are very important on both sides of everything. Right. If you're just showing that you care about people's feelings and you're showing that you're there for them and supporting them, it's a lot different than just throwing an ad in their face and hoping that they respond to it. It's actually giving back to something that they believe in and they care about.
Right. And I've read your publication. It's not about deals and the like. It's about something, as you say, that's meaningful to the target audience, and that by aligning yourself with a sponsorship, you as that small business get a chance to kind of break through the clutter, maybe, and stay around. When you think about your own personal experiences right now, don't want to put you on the hot seat, but a lot of people are cutting back on making investments in marketing. But I think I know the answer because we have chatted that your business is growing and your customers' business is growing even in this COVID time. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, that's really accurate. The people that are in the publication are finding that I mean, there's people in the publication that other people in their industry are literally drowning and not opening their doors again, and they're still able to at least keep their doors open. It's things like a travel agency that, for instance, that comes to mind that
Yeah.
is actually keeping their doors open because of the people calling them from the magazine. And we're doing great. We're growing like we haven't ever before. We're trying to expand and grow and hire new people. So we're doing great. The magazine's doing great, and it's definitely there. I see other publications out there that they're asking for donations and things like that. Like literally on online asking for donations for large media companies, and we're not in the position where we need to do that.
So you just mentioned in that comment about a little sidebar. So if there are folks out there that are looking for some career changes, they should be checking out your social media page. And if you are interested as a small business in does social media make a difference, I'd strongly encourage you to follow James on Facebook or LinkedIn. And as we wrap up, if business is interested in say, hey, I got some questions or I want some more information, the best way to contact you, cell, email, what's the preference?
Yeah, you can definitely call me, text me, either one, or shoot me an email. The phone number's on the screen, or it's 253-533-5888.
Okay.
And don't feel just because you call me that I'm going to try to sell you something. I'd love to just sit down and talk to you about your business and see how I can help get you back to business and get you back to where you want to be.
So you have a very consultative approach, and if you happen to look at his Facebook page, you will see that it says open 24 hours. So he is open to having conversations at all times. But text works, email works, and James Keller of Decided Excellence, we thank you for stopping in today. Have a good rest of the weekend, and peace and prosperity to you and everybody.
Thank you, Kevin. You have a great day.